Fox News alert. President Obama seeking congressional approval before ordering a strike on Syria. But some key lawmakers are against action as of now, claiming military readiness may be at risk due to defense cuts. $52 billion to be exact. So is the U.S. even equipped to strike? Joining us right now is the Ohio Congressman Mike Turner, member of the House Armed Services Committee. This is about money, and it's about the president's lack of clear mission. Am I correct, Congressman?
Right, this is about leadership. I mean, the president has left sequestration in place where we have planes being grounded, pilots not receiving training, equipment not being maintained, and yet he wants to go and spend money with the attack against Syria. He has no strategy. We don't understand the risk. We don't understand who we're fighting for, and he has an unexplainable policy with his imaginary red line where over 100,000 people have been killed, and yet the president's acknowledged previously chemical weapons had likely been used, but yet now that it's been a large scale, the president wants to take action to support his imaginary red line. I don't think there's an appetite in Congress to bail the president out for this.
And you think bail out, or do you think that the president deserves credit for going to you before going alone?
Well, I think the president rightly is coming to Congress, but he's not done his homework. He should have been coming to Congress and the international community, for months while this has been going on. To take it to this level where, suddenly we have a crisis where the president, again, has allowed sequestration to be impacting our men and women who are, every day getting up for our national security. Over 12,000 people furloughed in my community alone. And then now to bring us to this crisis, I think is completely irresponsible.
Do you think it's also irresponsible for us to allow Assad to gas his own people, defy us, and move forward?
Well, absolutely. That's why the president should have been doing his homework. This is not a crisis that just occurred. The White House has acknowledged the chemical weapons have been used in this conflict before, that the imaginary red line had already been crossed, but the president did nothing until, as they're now saying, the large-scale use of chemical weapons has occurred. This is a crisis where the president has allowed it to unfold and then now wants to rush the United States to a conflict.
Congressman, we watched Senator Graham and Senator McCain, big critics of President Obama, meet with him yesterday for an hour and come out and say we got to back the president's decree and allow him the freedom to attack. Is there a chance when you get your briefing that you'll change your mind?
It's certainly possible. People are leaving the door open for the president to make the case, both internationally and to the nation. Certainly that's why I'm in Washington today, to receive the classified briefing from the administration. But at this point, I do not see Congress having a change of heart. I think people are very reticent with a president that's not showing leadership in support of our military and certainly hasn't shown leadership in this conflict to suddenly vote to have the United States become engaged.
And I noticed this quote, too, from and just part of a quote from General Dempsey earlier, says, our military force is so degraded and unready, it would be immoral to use force. He has changed his tune, but has welcomed the delay, at least till September 9th, when you guys officially come back from vacation. Thanks so much, Congressman Turner.
Thank you for having me.